Hey, what's up guys, Ghost here, and today I'm going to show you guys the final boss fight for the last step of the Easter egg for Eisendrache and give you all tips on how to successfully complete the last step. So the last part of the Easter egg took my friends and I 3 times. So we failed 3 times, and then on the 4th try we finally got it. So the first time we failed was because we lost connection at the very last step. So it said connection interrupted, and we're just about to go to the final boss fight, the final step. And then we failed. The game actually just lost connection, which was pretty dumb. And then the second time was because no one was watching the middle and the lightning killed us. Because you have to watch the middle when there's like lighting in the middle. You have to put down your gravity spikes, right? And no one watched it, and the lightning was going off in the middle and no one knew, and then the lightning killed us and we all died on the last step. The third time was because we died because of the Panzers. They spawn like 4 Panzers, I believe, if you play with 4 players, and it's insane just how much of a trouble the Panzers can be. That's why we died. And now I'm going to show you guys how to successfully beat the last step, because in this gameplay here, we finally beat it after 3 tries, just because we learned from our mistakes and we improved after each time we failed. So now I'm going to show you guys how to beat the last step successfully with either 4 players, and I think with 1 player it's much easier. I haven't done it with 1 player, I've done it like with 4 players multiple times. So now let's just get right into the actual tips. So the stuff you want to have before you go to the boss fight are monkeys, the plunger, the panzer helmet, the zombie shield, the gravity spikes, and an upgraded haymaker. So the reason why you want to have an upgraded haymaker is because the upgraded haymaker kills panzers incredibly fast. So make sure all of your teammates have an upgraded haymaker. In this gameplay, we all have a haymaker that's upgraded, so make sure of that because it will come in handy. And the reason why you want to have gravity spikes is because it's required. You have to have gravity spikes in order to go in the last step and to complete it. The reason why you have a zombie shield is because in case you're trapped, that will help you out, and when you train, there'll be skeletons chasing after you, so you'll do like no damage at all if they hit you from behind. And the panzer helmet protects you from the panzer's hit. So if the panzer happens to hit you, it does less damage than it normally was. And here's me taking out the panzer. Look at that, dude. He just got destroyed by the haymaker. And the plunger you guys are seeing here, it's useful because once you kill a panzer with I guess a haymaker or something, your plunger becomes upgraded as the flaming plunger. And what it does is one-hit panzers, like you just saw right now. I just one-hitted him with my plunger, and that's incredibly useful just because multiple panzers spawn in. And once you kill a panzer, the plunger doesn't go to everybody. The upgraded one, the flaming one, it only goes to the person who kills them. So just see who has the upgraded plunger and just tell them just run around and kill the panzers because it will be useful. The next thing is monkeys, just because if someone happens to get down, just throw the monkeys and the skeletons will run to the monkeys, and you have no problem reviving them. And those are the items. So have monkeys, the plunger, the panzer helmet, the zombie shield, the gravity spikes, and an upgraded haymaker to go to the boss fight. I'll leave down below in the description a tutorial on how to build the panzer helmet, how to build the zombie shield, how to build basically everything I just named right now. So next, for the Gobblegum, I recommend you guys to either have pop shocks, phoenix up, and in plain sight. So the reason why you want to have pop shocks is just in case if you don't have the plunger, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but you guys should definitely get the plunger. Well, pop shocks actually one-hits the panzer once you knife it, so that's useful because, like I said earlier, tons of panzers spawn in. And the reason why you want to have Phoenix Up is because Phoenix Up actually revives whoever goes down, and whenever they be revived, they have all the perks when you activate it. And then the next one is in plain sight. That one's pretty self-explanatory. You basically have zombie blood. You're immune to every single thing on the entire map, which is the boss fight, and that's why it's useful. And whenever a max ammo spawns, by the way, always throw your monkeys and then get the max ammo, because that's useful because skeletons run towards it and you will have no problem. And when panzers spawn, kill them with the haymaker, and then whoever has a flaming plunger, make sure they go and kill every single panzer in sight because it's going to be so useful. And that's pretty much the stuff you guys need. The last thing is the perks. So for the perks, you want to have the same exact perk setup I do, or you can have stamina and replace that with double taps. So with quick revive, it is the most important, as well with Juggernaut, because during the boss fight, you're gonna have a ton of your friends be going down just because of the panzers and the skeletons. So having quick revive is useful, and right here, Phoenix Up came in clutch. I got revived with all my perks because of Phoenix Up. That's why Phoenix Up is so useful. So for the perks, have quick revive, stamina up, even double tap, speed cola, and juggernog. Those perks will help out a ton. And that wraps up pretty much everything, like the stuff you need, all the perks you need, all the Gobblegum, and all of the items you need. So that is everything, and just I'm gonna leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay of just trying to beat the last step. We do beat it, like I think, in 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna show off the final cutscene, and that'll be the video. And hope you guys all enjoyed. And when these, like, I think lava volcanoes spawn in, do not go near them, and train in the middle as I'm doing right now, and pay attention to the middle at all times, because when you see lightning in the middle, you gotta put your gravity spikes down. So always call out, and the person that has a storm bow, make sure they absolutely do not shoot their storm bow in the middle, because one of the times why we died is because I think somebody shot the storm bow in the middle, and I thought that was the time where we're supposed to put down gravity spikes, and that was just a storm bow and not the actual lightning to tell us to put down our gravity spikes. So make sure the guy who has a storm bow does not shoot in the middle, because it is kind of confusing to tell whether or not it's like the right time to put down the gravity spikes. So right here, that's what it looks like. I put down my gravity spikes because it is time, and that's pretty much how I did it. So when that happens, make sure you find where his chest is and have everybody shoot his chest. And when that happens, make sure that one guy throws his monkey so you will not be hit by the skeletons. And that's pretty much the video, guys. So hope this will help you guys out. And like I said earlier, I'll leave down videos in the description on how to get the zombie shield, how to build the gravity spikes, how to get the Panzer helmet, and how to get the Plunger. And that's the video. I hope this video will help you guys down the long run. Tell me down below if it ever did. And I'll see you guys on the next one. So peace out.
Not like dogs of fire! A dangerous device, but if it is required, we will use it.
Protocol initiated. 30 seconds to impact. You are reading multiple rocket launches. What have you done? You are a foreign of it! Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You have stopped nothing!
It is as I foresaw. 2 Germans at first, but only one remains.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. He's still alive.
I fucking hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to leave.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richthofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank. The elements themselves will do our bidding.